my darlings, welcome back to my channel. It's more than likely going to be different by next fall, but we're going to go ahead and just get into it. How about that? Okay, first up, and seriously, one of my ride or die highlighters that I never thought that I would love so much is Lucy by Gerard Cosmetics. I am seriously in love with this product. I've swatched it before for you guys and you've seen it in almost every video, but let's do it again. This highlighter is seriously just slightly lighter than my skin, but not in a bad way, not in a point where it gives flashback or anything. It just gives me a gorgeous, glistening, beautiful, healthy skin glow instead of looking like I put eyeshadow on my cheeks. This was seriously the first experience that I had with an almost perfect match for a highlighter, and that is Lucy by Gerard Cosmetics. Next up, you guys, if you've seen my review about it, it is Cover FX's Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Candlelight. I just posted a review of it. If you have not watched it yet, it's right here, just in case you want to follow up on that. And let me show you this guy right here. Do you see that? Like, oh my goodness, like it looks so amazing on my hand. Imagine how much better it looks whenever I apply it on my face. My number 2 highlighter, and it's the only liquid that's on my list. This one I'm finding I like it underneath a powder highlighter, and I use it just about all the time. I know some people apply it in with their foundation, but I actually do not like that at all, because what it does is it thins out my foundation way too much to where there's next to no coverage, makes my skin look like it's oily all over, and then it goes in and makes my pores look even bigger. So mixed to my foundation is a big no-no, but actually applied underneath my highlighter, seriously obsessed with it. And the highlighter that I apply over it most of the time, and actually one of my this is my newest highlighter, which is not a highlighter at all. It's sold as an eyeshadow, just in a teeny tiny form, by NBA Cosmetics. You guys know I love NBA Cosmetics. Serious, it's somewhere around $4 to $5, which you cannot beat. It's 1 gram of product, but they fill it up to the tip top underneath, but it also has a sifter, so it won't get all over the place. This is in the shade Root Beer Float. When I first got this product in the mail, I just thought, okay, cool, another brown eyeshadow that's not going to show up on me because it's like my skin tone. And that was my first thought. Like, it is exactly, let me see if I can do this without it falling out, because it's a loose shadow. It is almost to the T exactly my exact skin tone. But the thing that I did not notice was the gorgeous bronzy brown shimmer that's in it. Let me show you that now. This color right here is insane. This is Root Beer Float, and right here on my hand, it doesn't look like much. When I first applied it, I didn't think much of it until I think I had spilled some of it later on that evening, and when I went, I was looking, like going back and forth trying to figure out what highlighter I had put on, and that's when I had to think back to it, and it was actually that Root Beer Float. Like, seriously, it doesn't look like much there, but it is on my face right now. Like, the candlelit glow is underneath it, but most of that is Root Beer Float. Every time I spent $20 and $30 and $40 for a highlighter, the only thing I wanted was what I could get from a $4 to $5 highlighter. Keep your eyes on these indie brands, because seriously, they are killing it. Give them a shot. Like, seriously, if it's not worth it, return it. But when I say love NBA Cosmetics, love them. For real, like I usually, whenever I go on the website, I end up spending less than $20. But shameless plug, use the code Valencia15, you get 15% off. But that's something like I'm grateful that they offered to me, because I love them. They've allowed me to be able to share my love with them with you guys. So definitely make sure to check them out. They have all different shades. You don't have to be of color for them to have a highlighter for you, and I'm about to get into that. That's coming up here in just a second. My fourth highlighter is Becca's Press Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Topaz. I love how buttery and amazingly smooth this highlighter is. Now that wintertime is coming, you see it, definitely it is coming around to become a gorgeous highlighter. I use this on days when I don't want that much of a highlight, just want just a little something on my cheeks and on my nose. That's when this one comes out. But I was a little disappointed that I don't use it every day, but it's not because it's not good. It's just not exactly the color that I was expecting. Compared to the others on my list, this one would definitely have to rank the lowest. And rose gold, I tried that one, but I didn't like it as much either. So I'm hoping that they come out with something just a little bit darker, if possible. We'll see. If not, topaz is fine. Definitely I love it for the winter time and for the fall time, but for the summertime, my complexion is slightly too dark. My last highlighter, this is one of the trial sizes. It comes a whole lot bigger now, and I will have a giveaway coming up as well. This is also by NBA Cosmetics. Flash it right here, 15% off with the code Valencia15. Like seriously, you guys, you'll thank me later after you go on their site. This is their Fantasy Dazzle Dust. I first got this as a tester with an order. You know, it was just kind of one of those things like, you know how Sephora sends you testers of products or samples of products, but they're nowhere near your shade? That's what I thought Fantasy would be like. But I just spilled some of that. It's fine. But let me show you on my finger. This is what the Fantasy Dazzle Dust looks like. And this is one of NBA Cosmetics loose highlighters that I'm obsessed with. Do you see how white that looks? Like it is brighter than any, possibly brighter than my eyeballs. But whenever I apply it onto my hand, as you rub it in, it disappears and turns into like your exact skin tone, but like a gorgeous version of your skin. Like, do you see? This is it all right here. How pretty and sparkly. It's not sparkly, but how pretty and shimmery it is. Like, I love that it just gives a really gorgeous, healthy glow. You know how some things say that they're translucent, but they give a white cast to it, or it gives like an ashy cast to it? This does not do that. Like, it completely disappears and just becomes your skin, but better. There is seriously a highlighter for every price range on my arm right here, and hopefully you guys end up finding something that you like. I hope that you have a bright and sparkling fall/winter season, and I hope that it's full of nothing but love and joy and happiness. Seriously. I'll talk to you guys soon in one of my next videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have not subscribed yet, remember to subscribe down below so I can see you in one of my next videos, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.